Hey everyone, welcome back to Cracking the GRE Math Subject Test. We're on Precalculus, and this is question number 20. This question is similar to the previous one. In the previous problem, we were asked to find an expression for the inverse of the hyperbolic sine of x. Here we're asked to find an expression for the inverse of the hyperbolic tangent of x, where hyperbolic tangent is defined as hyperbolic sine divided by hyperbolic cosine. And hyperbolic cosine is defined as e to the x plus e to the negative x over 2. So let's write out what this means. We have hyperbolic tangent of x is equal to, remember from the previous problem, hyperbolic sine is e to the x minus e to the negative x divided by 2. And here we're told that hyperbolic cosine is e to the x plus e to the negative x divided by 2. So the 2's are going to cancel out, and this will just give us e to the x minus e to the negative x over e to the x plus e to the negative x. So in order to find the inverse, we're going to switch our x's and y's. Here, this is y. So we'll have x equals e to the y minus e to the negative y over e to the y plus e to the negative y. If we multiply both sides by the denominator, we'll have this is supposed to be a y here. X e to the y plus x e to the negative y equals e to the y minus e to the negative y. Let's bring all the terms to one side of the equation, and let's collect all the e to the y's. So we'll have e to the y times x minus 1 plus, let's do it the other way. Let's bring everything over to the right side. Okay, so we'll have 0 equals e to the y times 1 minus x. It doesn't really matter, but I just see that the answers are written as 1 minus x and not x minus 1, so it'll be easier that way. And minus e to the negative y times 1 plus x. Remember, this is going to end up being a negative on the right side, and then we have the negative out in front, so we'll have plus x. Alright, now we can factor out an e to the negative y. So that'll give us 0 equals e to the negative y times e to the 2y, right? Because e to the negative y times e to the 2y is just e to the y, times 1 minus x, minus, we factored out the e to the negative y, so we just get minus 1 plus x. Well, if we add 1 plus x to both sides, we get 1 plus x, and then divide both sides by, since e to the negative y is never 0, we can cancel that out. We can divide by e to the negative y. Now we added 1 plus x to both sides, and we can divide both sides now by 1 minus x. All of that is going to equal e to the 2y. If we take logs on both sides, we'll get log of 1 plus x over 1 minus x equals log of e to the 2y is just 2y. So we can divide by 2 on both sides. We'll get 1/2 log of 1 plus x over 1 minus x. And that is answer E.